Hello again, people, and welcome to another Conan Exiles video. Today we're going to be covering the new pet system, not the entire system itself, but the new pets. We're going to be covering the lion, because now you can tame lions. As you can see in the background just up there, we have an elite lion sitting on Swagger Rock in the savannah. And we're going to be covering Hanuman's Grotto, being as it's got an update. We're going to be showing you how to get yourself a tame Yeti, a black Yeti, you can get a white Yeti, you can get a silverback gorilla, you can get a normal gorilla, and you can also get, what else is there? You can get a mammoth now as well, an alpha elephant. There's a few things that have been added in this update. It's quite tasty, so we're going to try and cover a few of them today, and we're also going to throw in where to get a pretty much guaranteed spawn for a tier 4 alchemist, because it's a constant question that I keep getting asked just lately, but it is pretty much guaranteed as long as you've got the patience to wait, because there's 2 spawns in the location that we're talking about, and it's in the summoning place, and it's either going to be a Yog Priest or it's going to be a Defari Witch Doctor, and I'll show you when we've had a look around Swagger Rock, and we'll see if there's one spawn there. Also, a thing to note, the Bandit Leaders apparently are no longer tameable, so yeah, that's something to bear in mind. That last video I put out about the unnamed city and telling you about, you know, get yourself a bandit leader, do this, this, this and this, it's pretty much moot now, because apparently you can't tame them anymore, you can't throttle them, so that's something to bear in mind. Another thing to note is this big bastard here. He gives demon blood, he's an elite, he hits pretty hard, he does a bit of bleed damage, but he should give us the lion cub spawns. We don't need to kill him, but I'm just killing him to show you, you know, what he yields when he dies. He does hit pretty hard, he does cause a bit of bleed, as I say. As long as you've got a bandit leader with you, or a decent thrall, you're alright. You can pretty much take him on his own, he's pretty simple. So there we got Shade Bloom. He should drop some demon blood, some gold ore, some fangs. It's all random what he drops. I mean, we just got an advanced armor kit there. No demon blood, funnily enough. Alright, okay. So we got 2 gold ore, we'll drop that. We got 6 shade bloom, we'll drop that. We got 44 fangs, random. 64 pelt, we got 10 advanced armor patch kits, another 6 armor patch kits, and 6 advanced weapon repair kits from killing him. So yeah, he's pretty simple to take down. Oh, and some feral flesh that's apparently hotbarred, right, so we'll remove that. Anyway, right now, so this is the one spawn for the lion. There is 2 that I know to. So usually, wherever there's an animal, there's usually its cub. So we know that this place here on Swagger Rock, I'll just show you quickly on the map. Just there. That's where that lion spawns. So we're going to have a quick run around the base, and to see if there is any lion cubs. Currently, it doesn't look like there are any. I'm not sure about this spawn, whether this spawn has lion cubs or not, or whether they're already been nicked, I don't know. But basically, what you want to do is you want to find a lion, and you want to run around near where it is, and usually you will find a cub. There's none up there, I've already had a look. They can be hiding in the bushes. Exotic flesh, as in haunch, raw, feed them that, and usually they're done within 4 hours in a tier 3 pen. And then you can get a greater lion, which is a lot bigger, 8,000 health. I haven't got any video footage of the lion, because I don't even own an animal pen at the minute. I'm just telling you what you can get since the latest update. But basically, there's that spot there. There could possibly be lion cubs around here. Don't quote me on this one though, because I'm not sure. But it's a lion spawn, so you would think that there would be lion cubs there. The other place that I do know guaranteed has lion spawns on my server has been blocked. So I can't show you that. But what I will do, for your own benefits, is I will zoom in, and if you look just there, there's the Oasis of Nakhet, there's the Crown Grove, the other savannah. So if you come just up the top, there's a little dark area just there, and it's a rock. Looks like Swagger Rock. And there is lion cubs. And the only reason I know that is because my partner Shadow has, I think she got 6 on the day of release from the same location, and I think 3 of them turned out to be graters on exotic flesh. So I know that, but on my server the spawn point has been blocked by 6 foundations by I believe it to be the Watchers, and right on where the lion spawns there has been 6 foundations placed within the last couple of days, and now he doesn't spawn. So I can't show you that on this server, so my apologies people, but if you want to go there on your own server and check, see if you're lucky, it's in between A and B. You go all the way up to number 10 and it's literally going to be there. There is usually 2 to 3 lion cubs right next to where the lion spawns on the rock. So now, from where we are here at the Swagger Rock, we need to cross the river, go past Thugra's stand, past the sinkhole and into the summoning place, and we're going to show you that because we're going to go in a straight line. I'm going to do this all unedited just so you can see firsthand that it's real time, and yeah, we're going to try and give people a bit of know-how with regard to the new update, because I've seen these new pets around, but the majority of the time people won't tell you how they got them. They're like, oh yeah, or what's it to you, or how much star metal for the information, or so I'm just going to post it out. Kill the economy before it even starts, basically. But the thing is, what people tend to be doing just lately is they'll block the animal spawns and then they'll try selling you the pets because they've got the animal spawn. So every time they want one, they can delete the foundations because they're their foundations, and then what they'll do is they'll wait for the animal to spawn, grab a couple of pets in a stockpile and then replace the foundation block, so then they own the economy for the lions on the server, which I think is a complete dick move. The devs should implement something where there's an animal spawn, especially an elite like a lion, they should not be allowed to be buildings there. They really shouldn't. It should eat them, just like they do at, say, the summoning place. You try building at the summoning place, it will eat anything you place. You try boxing in one of the loot chests for the powder of corruption, there's no way, it'll just eat it. That should be the same case within a proximity to any of the pet spawns, the animal spawns, because there's another group of people on this server, and they've also taken up the jaguar spawn in the Oasis of Nakhet, and there's a group of people again on Shadow's server, because we're on different servers, and they've built all over everywhere to block the majority of the spawns to own again the economy for selling the pets, which I don't think is right at all. I mean, you should let everybody do it, but again, each to their own. Some people are dicks, some people aren't. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you as best as we can, and hopefully no one's blocked Hanuman's Grotto. I don't even know whether you can, but I dare say that'll be the next thing. Or you want a gorilla, you want a Yeti, then, you know, basically fuck you, pay me. But yeah, we'll go and see. We'll have a run. It's all in a straight line anyway, so. Whoa. Right. We're nearly there. I know this unedited crap tends to get a bit boring when all we're doing is running, but yeah, literally there, that big building there, this I know you can't place in. You can't build up it, you can't block it, you can't do anything. You can build out here quite easily, so if you wanted a Wheel of Pain here, or outside somewhere here, like basically the new Sephimaru, I'll show you just quickly on the map there. It's the only red icon that I know to on the map, and it is located in between G and H, and it is GH5, right in the middle. So if you come up here, they don't hit hard at all, but there is a few of them. So if you wanted to wipe them, you can, most definitely. Pretty easy, actually, especially if you have a bandit leader with you as well. The thing to note about the bandit leader is the fact that if you already have one, it won't delete it. But if you're trying to get one now, yeah, it doesn't let you. So we're going to wipe all these, just so we can have a little look around. Hello. The only thing of any use in this place, in my opinion, is the Tier 4 Purge Thrall and the Powder of Corruption. So we're going to show what you've got to do to get through it. As long as you've got a decent amount of armour, you should be alright. If they don't keep perpetually walking backwards and your bandit leader refuses to do anything. Like he is now, he's just literally walking backwards, look. Oh no, tell a lie, he's kicking. He's kicking. Right, so he's helping a lot there. Alright, come here you. Just get a couple of lights on the go. Alright, we'll wipe these as well. Just real quick. It only takes 2 swings. Got carpenter thralls. We'll also show you where to get the witch doctor as well, for those of you that don't know. You probably already do at this point, but again, for those that don't, hopefully it'll help. So we'll take some ambrosia, we'll eat some food, we'll get a double heal on the go before we go up there. You know, somebody's coming down to us anyway. Go on, bandit boy. Never mind, you missed. Right, there we go. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get bandit leader, we're going to take him over here, we're going to get him to stand guard on the step. Yeah, look, thralls are not allowed here. So right, we can't do that. We'll stand him guard outside, because I don't want him to kill him. Because I'm looking for a tier 4 bandit, not bandit leader, tier 4 Defari witch doctor myself, because I don't have one yet. I got raided, and the one that I did have got taken, so I'm yet to get another one. It's only for the black and white die, really. People say that you need a purge thrall. You don't need a purge thrall. If you want to create black and white die, you do not need a purge thrall. And the Defari witch doctor that will spawn on that shrine there at the back also makes what is it? Those volatile glands. It makes those cheaper to craft into orbs. So if you just look there, is that? I think that is one actually. Right, so on that shrine just there, you'll get an arch to the left, and then you get a tier 4 Defari Witch Doctor Alchemist. Look, that's him. It's pretty easy to knock out, not an issue at all. And there you go. That's pretty much it. That was pretty good luck actually. I mean, I was stood there for about, I don't know, 20-30 minutes waiting for the respawns, and it was on the 3rd respawn he spawned. But if you come just here, you read that book, you get the Witch Doctor feat as well. You haven't really got to kill anything. I'm not going to swing my sword, because if I happen to hit that guy, I'm going to be pretty upset when I try and come back for him later. So yeah, that is the tier 4 alchemist spawn, and we've also covered the lion spawn. So just skip back in the video, people, if you want to see. I'll probably try and put some sort of video markers in there somewhere to let people know as and when what part of the video you need to go to for a lion and the like. This is also a really good place for feathers, because you kill them, you use your skinning knife. The ostriches, it's a good place for eggs as well. There is an absolute shit ton of them over here. So we've got the tier 4 alchemist now. You don't need a purge alchemist for black and white dye, you just don't. The Defari witch doctor, which is technically a named alchemist, will do everything for you. As soon as you've got one of those, you'll be laughing. If you want your star metal, you're laughing, because you'll be able to create your orbs with 2 volatile glands instead of 3. It'll lower the cost of everything in the alchemist table, more so than a tier 3 alchemist would, or not so much a purge one. I think the purge one is pretty much the same. But if you can't get one in a purge, or you're being shit out of luck for one spawning, or your pets keep killing it, or whatever, any reason, oh my god, we've got an army. Then yeah, that would be the place to go if you want to get black and white dye without having to deal with knocking one out in a purge. So yeah, now we're going to head down to Hanuman's Grotto real quick, which is just there. It's a bit of a run, but we will get there most definitely. And as I say, I mean, the other thing that a Defari Witch Doctor thrall can actually give you is the ability to make tar. I think it makes tar from resin and bark. It also gives you the ability to it's not, does it create bark or does it create tar? I think it's just tar actually. Tar and black and white dye, and it lowers the cost for everything else. But let's get into Hanuman's Grotto. Whoa, that's the legendary. Right, that's the three skull scorpion sat there that yields a skeleton key, a scorpion key. So now on to Hanuman's Grotto. Before the patch, there was literally nothing in the cave. It's relatively next to, you know, it's New River area, so there's not many people that once they've seen it they're going to be going back for crystal and the like. No, I only go down there for red imps, and red imps are the surefire way to get yourself a decent amount of volatile glands pretty quickly. And down in the New River area there is a lot of red imps. The yield is pretty much the best yield that I know to. I mean, you can go down into the jungle and try and do that spawn, but there's usually only 2 or 3. But if you run down here and you run the New River, you can usually come back with, I think in one journey I came back with I think it was 64 glands in one trip, so I was really chuffed about that. And again, as I say, you couple that with a Defari Witch Doctor and you're laughing, because it only takes 2 glands to create 1 orb, and you only need 1 orb to crack open star metal, and then you've got your unlimited supply. So he's very handy to have, and he's really easy to knock out. If you've got a steel truncheon, you're laughing. If you haven't, and you've got a shitty truncheon, like an iron one or something, give it your thrall, and then you just run in there with another one, and then just 2 banging. He will go down quite relatively easily. But I digress yet again. There's too much information to cover in this video, I'm sorry people. We're nearly there. Anyway, Hanuman's Grotto. Right, it was empty, now it's not. There's a 3 skull boss in there now. He's a bloke. Fighter, tier 4 fighter. I believe you can thrall him, but don't quote me on that, I haven't tried yet. But if you kill him, you get a heart from him. Drops in his inventory, and it's the heart of the withered, I believe it is. And that will give you the gorilla, the normal gorilla, if you hand it in, because there's a chest inside Hanuman's Grotto where the 3 skull boss is, and if you go in there and you have how can I compare it, you know when you go into the unnamed city and you've got a fragment of power, and you go to the archives of esoterics and you press square on the archive, it takes a fragment of power and it gives you a recipe back. Right, it's pretty much the same thing, but this time you use hearts on the chest, and as long as you've got one in your inventory, it will consume it and it will give you a thrall instantly in your inventory. And it's one of these new thralls. It's either Yeti white, Yeti black, silverback gorilla, normal gorilla, I believe that's it. Is that it? I don't know, we'll have a look anyway. But basically what we've done is we've gone out ahead of time and we've gone and got a few hearts to show you all which heart gives what. So currently what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the majority of the hearts to my bandit leader. I'm going to leave one in my inventory and we're going to see which hearts give what. Right, there's Hanuman's Grotto right there. So just there, look. So if you look on the map, it is in H3 along the Noob River. And you'll know it because you can come up here and you'll see the little alcove there. That's Hanuman's Grotto. Right, so we'll come over here. There's a load of imps around the outside edge. Sometimes you can find some reds if you're lucky. It may have even been cleared, I don't know. But we'll just one bang these down. And again there. And we'll go in here. We'll clear this out because we don't want these pestering us while we're in there. Another two. Thank you very much. Right, there's some crystal in here as well, but again, as I say, most people won't build down in the noob area, so yeah, not really viable to tell you to come here to farm crystal because there's a lot better caves for crystal. But we'll just come down here. There's a new imp boss that'll spawn here now. This guy, he's a one skull. He's pretty simple to take down as long as you've got some decent armour. You can just wail on him and he should go. Just make sure you retain some stamina for healing. Coat him around this little pillar. Give it a sec. Smack him again. Take out his little pet. And he should go down any time now. Right. Now he's gone. Right. So we'll eat. We'll take ambrosia and we'll harvest. He may give us demon blood. He may not. No, no demon blood, just a metric shit ton of hide. Right, where's Bandit Boy? There he is. Right, feel free to get involved, love. Apparently I've got an iron pot in my inventory from what was on its head. Right, okay, we'll bin that, and then you'll come over here, and if you push yourself towards this wall, you can go over the wall, or if you want to be really fancy, you can hold triangle, you can swim under, and you can go straight, and then you just press X to swim back up, and then just here you'll see a statue right there. You see his eyes, and then to the right there you'll see a guy praying. That's the 3 skull that you want to kill for the heart, and we're going to get Bandit Boy on him ideally. So let's try and cause a bit of bleed to start off. He has got a pike. And I think he hits pretty hard actually. Gonna give him a bit of a stun block until Bandit Leader gets here. Cause a bit of bleed, stack 20 and roll away. Oh shit. Right, his reach is pretty tasty as well, so we'll just give it a bit. We'll kite him around the statue. Alright. Looks like we're on our own. Bandit Boy wants none of it. Alright, can we sweep him? Yeah, we can sweep him, right, so that's good to know. So you can just cheese him, just spin him around and sweep, roll out the way before he jumps back up, get your stand back, rinse and repeat. Sunder if you want to do more damage, roll away, get stand back. Bear in mind I'm still using the last loadout that I used in my previous video, so there's no strength built into this loadout at all. I'm just using the Blade of the Adventurer to cause some hefty damage. No strength build at all really. Sweep, roll away, wait for him to get up and do his lunge. Get some more bleed on him, cause a stun block. This works with all daggers as well for the record, so if you want to cause a stun block, just keep spamming heavy. Finish off with a light, and there we go, he's down. Right, so have a look in his inventory. We've got some purple dye, some spice, some stone, and a withered heart. So we'll take that, and now we're going to go over to Bandit Leader, being as he's so bloody useless after the patch, and we're going to put in a heart of the hero, another heart of the hero, a heart of the Nordheimer, and oh my god, what did I just do? Did that really just happen? Don't do that, people. That's just despawned all my hearts. Shit! Are you kidding me right now? What have I got left? Heart of the Nordheimer, Withered Heart, and Heart of the King Scourge. Shit! Right, well, yeah. Lesson learned. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Right, okay, so we're not going to know... Oh, shit. What an absolute pleb. What an absolute pleb. Right, never mind, we've retained 3. Oh, dear. Ah, what an absolute mug. Right, so I'm not going to be able to show you what the Heart of the Hero gives you now. Sorry, people. I will be able to show you the other 3, though. Crap. Right, okay, we'll drop the Heart of the Nordheimer and the Heart of the King Scourge. We'll leave them in a pack there. They've got about 30 seconds, so we're going to be giving in the Withered Heart. We did that, and that gave us the Gorilla. We'll pick these back up to refresh the spawn. So the Withered Heart that the guy gives you a Gorilla, normal Gorilla, so that's fine. We'll drop the Heart of the King Scourge. We'll give in the Heart of the Nordheimer. That'll give us the boon of the Yeti, which I believe is a Yeti Protector, so that's the white Yeti. So, and you get that heart, the Heart of the Nordheimer, from New Asgard Thralls, NPCs, and they have to be tier 4 named. You kill them, look in their inventory, and they will have a heart. The Heart of the Hero I showed in the previous video is from the Unnamed City. I believe if that's... well, it depends on what this one gives us. If you kill the named relic hunters in the Unnamed City, you will get a heart from one of them. But just bear in mind, if you kill them, you can't throw them. Now we're giving in the Heart of the King Scourge, which we get from killing the Silent Legion boss in the Black Keep. You can use it to make weapons as well, so bear that in mind before handing it in here. We'll grab it, and it's given us a the Grey Ape. Right, so the King Scourge gives us the Grey Ape. The Heart of the Withered gives us the Gorilla. The Heart of the Nordheimer gives us the Yeti. So by process of elimination, then, the heart that we despawned in the Bandit Leader, which is apparently he's now despawned. Where's he gone? Right, he's stuck in the crystal. Has it come back? No. Has it gone? It's proper gone. Right, never mind. So again, by process of elimination, then we can derive that the only pet that we didn't get from this was the Black Yeti. So the Heart of the Hero, the 2 of them that are just despawned, the one that you eat to cure your corruption in the Unnamed City, that will give you the Black Yeti. So yeah, it's not a total loss. I haven't been able to completely show you, but that's what happens when you're a complete pleb and you don't realise that, you know, it counts as a food stuff if you put it in a thrall, ergo it despawns the bloody thing. So lesson learned, don't give it a pet, don't give it a thrall. Or, you know, you'll end up like me, sat here trying to do a video explaining shit, and then it just gets consumed. So yeah, lesson learned. But we're going to quickly go and show you outside. We're going to place them, because I don't really care for them. I don't want them. There's a little note there. There's a note there. Oh god, we got talking now. Right, okay. Let's make our way back out while he spiels off whatever he's spieling. Can't believe that just ate all that. What an absolute moron. I know that if you give food to the thralls and the like, it will decon them in their inventory, because now the thralls, the pets, they don't need food. It's been disabled. They can live pretty much forever with no food. So if you want to despawn some food, like massive amounts of fish, put it in your thrall's inventory, put it in your pet's inventory, and it will instantly despawn it. But yeah, other than that, don't give them hearts. Seriously, just don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and we're going to, I mean, is that going to despawn my Bandit Leader if I actually put them down? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll tell him to stand guard so he's not following, so it doesn't glitch us out. Right, you're no longer following. You are perpetually walking about like a weirdo. Where are you going? Right, he's off on one. Right, so he can go and do his own thing over there. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start with a gorilla. We're going to start with a gorilla. And we're going to kill these things first because they're annoying as hell. Yes, go away, thank you very much. Right, there's the gorilla, look. It's pretty beastie. Whop. There we go. So he's got 2,746 HP. He looks pretty cool. Yeah, he looks pretty cool. Saying that, actually, I wonder how you get the silverback then. Because the heart of the hero is the only other heart that I know to. And I know you can get a silverback. Right, now we've got the grey ape. This one was from the, what was it? It was that the King Scourge? I think that was the King Scourge. There's the grey ape. Look, he's got blue eyes on him. Looks pretty cool. He's got a scar on his chest. He kind of looks like a bigger version of, is it Seamos from Planet of the Apes? Right, he's pretty useless as well, actually. 3,610 HP. So there's those two. And then finally we have the Yeti Protector. I don't know how you get the black Yeti, to be honest. There is the Yeti Protector. And we'll put him in the middle. Just to show. Whoop. There we go. So we've got the grey ape, the Yeti Protector, and the gorilla. We would have had either the black Yeti from the heart of the hero or the silverback gorilla. I just realised there was two, but there's only one heart that I know to, so bear that in mind. This guy, 3,610 again. I know the black Yeti, if you can get that, is what's it called? A greater, considered a greater. So he's got about 8,000 HP. Other than that, yeah, there's not really much else to say. So, to round up, in conclusion, don't give consumables to thralls. Don't give consumables to pets. Just don't do it. They will eat them, and it is very annoying. So yeah, the Bandit Leader is on one over here, just aggroing nothing, apparently. Kill this. We'll grab him back, being as he's, you know, on one. Tell him to follow us, tell him to stand guard, come and bring him over here with this lot. Get ourselves a decent looking end screen for the video. Too close to another thrall, you would be, wouldn't you? Too close to another thrall, too close to another thrall. That's one thing that I don't like, I must admit. What does it matter how close they are? Right, okay, cool. Right, so we got Bandit Leader, Yeti Protector, Gorilla and Grey Ape. So, let's talk. We covered the Lion Spawn. The Lion Spawn is Swagger Rock or the other Savannah top left. Cubs usually range between 2 and 3. Exotic flesh is the best thing to feed them that I've found, thanks to Shadow's information from her server, being as my server is blocked for the pets. T4 Alchemist in the summoning place. He will either spawn as a Yog Priest. If he doesn't spawn, then the Yog Priest spawns. If you kill the Yog Priest, you wait about, I don't know, 25-30 minutes. Another one will spawn, and it takes usually about 2 or 3, but again, it's random number generation as to what spawns. He has a lower chance than the Yog Priest, so bear that in mind. But when you do get him to spawn, he is well worth waiting for, I'll guarantee you. Even if it takes you about an hour and a half, 2 hours, get him, because he's one of the best thralls in the game, in my opinion. Next to the Bandit Leader for use, he's the best. Especially considering you can make black and white dye. I mean, who doesn't love black and white dye? And then we got the heart, so you can kill the boss in the Black Keep for the Heart of the King Scourge. You can kill a tier 4 Nordheimer in New Asgarth or around New Asgarth and the Highlands to get a Heart of the Nordheimer. You can kill, oh dear, that's a mistake, Mr. Imp. Yeah, I thought so. But yeah, there's apparently 5 hearts. Heart of the Withered, which you get from the 3 skull guy, that's in the actual cave itself. Oh, nice, we got 3 butts now. And yeah, I'm still trying. Sorry, people, I'm still trying to think of where that last heart would be, or what it is. I mean, I wonder if the Witch Queen boss drops one. I don't know. We'll have to have a look. But yeah, basically, in my opinion, I never liked the pets in Conan. In all honesty, I really didn't. But the one thing we didn't cover today was the mammoths and the alpha elephants. But there's really not much I can say about those, because the only thing you need to get those is luck. And I mean luck, because you get a baby elephant and you feed it bark to a baby elephant, and you've got a 4% chance with normal bark to get a mammoth, and you have a 14% chance if it's shade bloomed, so it's still pretty low. But yeah, we have managed to get a mammoth from, I think it was the 5th elephant calf we tried, but again, we didn't shade bloom it, it was just literally, you know, normal bark. But yeah, we got the mammoth, we got a greater lion, we got a normal lion, so we know it all works, we know the information's correct, we know the spawn points are correct. It's just I cannot show you on this server because it's blocked. So again, I'm going to round the video up there. I'm going to say thank you guys for watching, guys and girls, thank you all. I hope the information was helpful for you, if a bit convoluted and you know, repetitive. But again, there's a lot to remember, especially when you don't realise that all of your hearts are going to be, you know, consumed when you give them to your damn thrall. So yeah, just remember that, people. Please don't do what I just did. Anyway, I'll thank you all for watching again. I hope this was helpful for you, and yeah, catch you in the next one, peeps. Thank you all for watching again. Thank you for the subscriptions as well. I'm up to 81 now, loving it. Thank you for the support continued, and all your comments and your feedback. I really appreciate it, including your tips. So cheers, people, and I will catch you in the next one. Ta. See you in a bit. Ta-da.